Hi guys, welcome to Go Time with Showtime. This is your first time stopping by my channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're returning subscriber, like always guys, you know how we do. Today we're going to do this story out of Polk County. This story contains this man and this woman by the name of Takeisha Williams and Efrem Allen. Now what these two did was very, very disgusting, and it shouldn't have never happened. So guys, before I get into this story guys, I'm going to roll this clip, and like always, we're going to come back and talk about it. I'll see you back here in a sec.
First case of child neglect that Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd says he has ever seen. Deputies say a child just under 3 years old was found on the brink of death at his home on May 12th. He was covered in infections and his organs were severely damaged, and sadly, he did not survive. Well, now his parents are behind bars facing serious charges, and Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is in the newsroom with the plea from Sheriff Judd. It's just even difficult to say those words, Evan.
Yeah, no kidding. This child's name is not being released, but we do know that he had a short and unhappy life. He was already on a ventilator because of a previous incident, and as Sheriff Judd puts it, it seems his parents just got tired of taking care of him. We do want you to know some of the details in this story are graphic and may be difficult to hear.
The child's Bartow apartment was nothing short of shocking.
I have never seen the horror that we saw with this poor child.
It all began with a near drowning. 2 years ago, when the child was 10 months old, he fell into a pool and barely survived. His parents chose to keep him on a ventilator and stomach tube, with health aides helping to care for the child, who was in a permanent coma.
The child had no brain activity, could not even blink his eyes, cannot move his extremities.
In October, Sheriff Judd says they switched healthcare companies and began to stall on the new one. They ceased answering their door. On Friday, May 12th, Takeisha Williams called 911 and said a piece of equipment wasn't working properly.
There appeared to be no life in the child. This child had an extremely extended stomach, and it was green. This child was rotting in the bed.
The child was rushed to the hospital but died. Sheriff Judd says the pair was afraid to call for help because she was worried DCF would take their other children away.
And this is only supposition on my part. They just got tired of the baby. They just got tired of the intensive care this child needed.
The child was so infected that he was decomposing while he was still alive, with organs visible outside his body.
My prayer would be that the child was in a deep enough state that he wasn't aware of what was happening to him. But I don't know that.
Though Williams denied there was any neglect, she and the boy's father, Efrem Allen, are charged with child neglect with great bodily harm.
Ultimately, our goal is to send these folks to prison for just as long as we can send them to prison. And then from there, God's got to take over.
There were two other children in the home, both younger than the victim. They've both been removed, given that both parents are still in jail. But those children are said to be in good physical condition. While this is, of course, an extreme case, Linda, the sheriff says that any parents who have a child with particular needs and are feeling overwhelmed have many places to turn to for help before it gets even remotely near this point.
Yeah,
Back to you.
I hope if anyone finds himself in that situation, they will remember Sheriff Judd and call the Sheriff's Department. And that's a good way to start, right? To find those resources.
Without a doubt.
Thanks, Evan.
Hi guys, welcome back. You saw the video and it's disgusting. It's disgusting because these two parents, Efrem Allen and Takeisha Williams, sat by and let this type of stuff happen to their 3-year-old child. Now when he was younger and he was put on this ventilator, after his incident, doctors told her it's best to just let him go. He ain't got no brain movement. He's not even moving, his eyes, nothing. But nope, she must have read up on what the benefits was for him and decided to keep him. She got all the help It was set up for her. She got the ventilator at the house. She got home help care people to come into the house and help out with him. All she had to do was take care of her child. That's it. She couldn't even do that. Now here it is. These parents stop this home health care place from even coming and let this child lay there, not feeding him and rot. Not changing him, not feeding him, not turning him. You're supposed to turn a person that's in the bed at least every 2 hours to make sure they don't get these type of bed sores that they said this child had. He didn't even have a butt no more. It was just a hole there. And stomach was green and inflated. This child was rotting from the inside out. And I know this house had to have the most foulest odor to it, because bed sores and wounds like that has smells. Nobody coming over there saw this. No family member visit them and thought that this smell in this house was okay. These two cannot get a sentence from the courts harsh enough for what they did to this child. They selfishly kept him here on earth, probably for a check, and watched him rot. How can you sit there with 2 other kids in this house and watch the one you decided to keep rot away? These parents are heartless. They need the electric chair. That's the only thing I see fit that these people can get. They need something more harsh probably than the electric chair. The electric chair is too fast. They need something way more sinister. Guys, let me know how you feel about this story. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see all you back here in my next video.